Hey guys, I'm Deepthi Desikan, and today's video I'm going to be talking about some popular lipsticks from the past that people no longer talk about, or lipsticks from your collection that you've probably forgotten about. So I wanted to do this because there have been a lot of sales going on, and then people are buying more and more new products, but looking at your collection, you actually have some of the best products in your collection itself, and most often you wouldn't really need to go out and buy another lipstick, or you don't have to go out and buy another liquid lipstick. You have it in your collection. So this is a reminder video to let you guys know to use those lipsticks up, because those lipsticks are not going to stay forever. They have an expiry date and they are going to go rancid really fast. And before I get this comment like you're making a video about lipstick when all of us are literally masked up, wear lipsticks for yourself. Don't really have to show to other people. Just wear it if you like lipsticks and it makes you happy. I mean, I wear lipsticks underneath my mask most of the time. I just wash my mask regularly. Of course, it does transfer a little bit. Some lipsticks don't transfer at all, or there is like minimum transfer, but I come back home and I wash those up and dry it out in the sun. So yeah, mask or no mask, I still wear lipsticks. I feel like it's a very integral part of my routine. If there's no foundation or concealer and all that, I'm still okay with that, but lipstick is somewhat important in my life. And so yeah, I have done a lot of swatch videos in the past. I've done so many videos, so you guys would have got tempted to buy a couple of those shades, but there are these gems that are sitting in your collection that you probably forgot about and are not using as much. So if you have these products, time for you to grab those from your vanity and start using it up. So the first one I'm going to be talking about used to be so popular back in the day. I hardly see anybody talk about it. I mean, there are a handful of people who still do talk about it. Of course, it's not like nobody's talking about it except me. But you know, like the majority of the people have moved on to the newer products and no longer are talking about these liquid lipsticks. So this is the Shampoo liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade 482. It's what I have on my lips today as well. It's called Coffee Date, and I love this shade. I love the formula of these Shampoo liquid lipsticks. They are so comfortable on the lips, yet so pigmented, completely matte liquid lipsticks. They have a decent wear time. I mean, oil breaks down any liquid lipstick, and over time, like with a lot of movement on your lips, they do kind of like fade away from the center. But I really like these liquid lipsticks. I still do wear it underneath my mask and love this shade. It's like a very mauvey nude shade and perfect for a lot of different skin tones. Even if you are deeper than I am, you would still really like this shade and it will look really nice. It's a beautiful nude shade. So if you already have this liquid lipstick in your collection, you have yourself a winner. What an amazing shade. And the next liquid lipstick is also from Shampoo, the same range. This is their Extreme Wear Transfer Proof liquid lipstick, and this one is in the shade 483. So 482 is more of like a mauvey toned nude shade, and this one is sort of more of a pink undertone to it. It is more warm toned and again would suit a lot of different skin tones, and the formula is to die for, and the pigmentation is on point, and you guys would definitely not be disappointed with this. Now, Shampoo liquid lipsticks are pricey. They retail for 845 rupees, but occasionally during their sale it's for like 500 rupees. So I got this for like 530 rupees, which I found was a really good price deal. And yeah, I really like these liquid lipsticks. I also have a shade called 484, but those were not as popular. I mean, it's like a very brown toned shade, so not a lot of people really like those kind of shades. So it can be a little bit grungy for a lot of people, but these are definitely more wearable, and I'm sure a lot of people already have this in their collection as well. So my friends, time to use it. And I've also noticed that the Shampoo liquid lipsticks can go rancid really fast. So if you have it in your collection, try to smell it and see if it still smells fine. I mean, like, not a lot of these have expiry date on the packaging. From what I can see, they just have the batch number. So if you have thrown out the outer uni carton, chances are that you don't really know when it's going to expire. So smell it and see if it smells really bad, then you have to throw it away. Another lipstick that I still see it go in and out of stock really fast. People do buy it a lot because of the comfort factor, and I really love this. This is the Lakme 925 Primer Plus Matte Lipstick. This is in the shade Rosy Sunday, and I have recommended this so many times. And if you have bought this out of my recommendation, leave a emoji in the comment section down below, so I know that you've bought it on my recommendation. And so yeah, what a beautiful shade. I've used this quite a lot, and because of course I have a lot of lipsticks in my collection, I haven't really have gone through a complete lipstick, but if I have used up some lipstick a lot, it means that I truly love it. And this is what this shade looks like. Again, this is sort of like a warmer nude shade, like a little bit of pink undertone to it. Looks really nice on the lips, and also is very long wearing. So I really like the formula of this. It's very comfortable and it's very nice to wear. So if you have like meetings at home to attend, you can wear this one and they don't really dry your lips out, and you can feel comfortable throughout the day. So if you're wearing it underneath the mask, of course it's going to transfer, but it's always easy to reapply lipsticks than liquid lipsticks, and they don't really fade away that easily. They do transfer onto your mask, of course, but I still do wear lipsticks as well. If you guys are like, who wears lipstick underneath a mask? Me. I do. And then another one, which again, I had the toughest time getting my hands on this lipstick because it was sold out for the longest time, and I was like, why am I not able to get this? And everybody was talking about it so much, and then it was going out of stock so fast. But then now I don't really see it go out of stock that often, and this range is on discount most of the time. So this is the Maybelline Loaded Bold lipstick in the shade Berry Bossy. I know you guys have this. I mean, I've got a lot of comments of people mentioning how amazing this particular shade of lipstick is. Now this is what it looks like. I have worn this in so many different videos of mine. It's like a very beautiful berry shade and looks so nice on the lips. Instantly brightens your face. You don't really need a lot of makeup with this. So more of these kind of, you know, nudie shades and like very mauve tone shades, something like this, you do need a little bit of makeup on your face. It's again completely your personal preference, but I really like a little bit of concealer around the mouth. It can really make you look very dull, you know, when you have a little bit of like mauve undertones to it and a little bit of a nude shade. But these kind of shades, you don't really need any makeup on your face and you can still pull this one off, and especially with like bright yellow outfits and like white tops, this one looks really nice and I love this one. So I am sure that a lot of you guys have this, and this was raved about so much. So as long as something is new, you know, there's a hype created around it, people talk about it, goes in and out of stock, and then after a while everyone's forgetting about it. So what happens when this keeps happening is people get the urge to buy newer lipsticks. Like you want new launch, you want constant urge to buy makeup, constant urge to go out and buy lipsticks. But when you have such beautiful shades in your collection already, time to use it. And then another one which even I have talked about so many times is the Nykaa Ultra Matte lipstick, and this one is in the shade Mona Lisa actually. When we were wearing lipsticks without mask, I used to use the shade Diana so often because it has a little more like a pink tone to it and it was not making my face look dull or anything of that sort. This is the shade Madeline, which again is very beautiful, like a warmer terracotta undertone to it, so beautiful on the lips and flatters so many different skin tones. Again, a complete matte lipstick and very long wearing. So again, does transfer onto your mask but doesn't really fade away as much. I am seeing a lot of people actually starting to go back to office, like not work from home anymore, and you are working in your office. If you want to get ready on a daily basis and you want something a little more like subtle, nude shade, you can try this one out. It is pretty matte as well. I mean, it's not as drying also, and it's really comfortable on the lips. I really like the pigmentation of these lipsticks, and I feel like these are very comparable to high-end lipsticks. So this particular range from Nykaa, I think they just nail the formula and I really like it. So next one I'm going to be talking about is also from Nykaa. This is their lip crayon in the shade Jade Rose. This was raved about so much, this particular shade from that entire range, and I love this. You guys can see how much I've used this. It's like a very, it has sort of like a very dusty, mauvey, purplish undertone to it. I cannot describe this shade. I always have the toughest time describing this particular shade, but I find it to be so beautiful on the lips. Again, flatters all skin tones. It's a very nice shade. It's a very pigmented lip crayon, and so even if you have pigmentation on your lips, you can still wear this one. It's not going to make the pigmentation of your lips peek through, and it's a really nice shade for all skin tones in my opinion. And so yeah, what a beautiful shade. And I do use this quite a lot, and you have to sharpen this. That's the only problem, because you tend to waste a lot of product by sharpening. But with these kind of lip crayons that you actually have to sharpen, the pigmentation is a little bit more than the ones that you get in the retractable form. That's what I have seen, like from a comparison of all different lip crayons that I own. And then another lip crayon that I still use so much, this is the Faces Ultime Pro matte lip crayon. This one is in the shade Midnight Rose. Again, not a retractable lip crayon, but something that you have to sharpen. Because of that, the pigmentation is on point, very long wearing, very, very beautiful red shade with a little bit of like a deeper undertone to it, a little bit of blue undertones to it as well. Really nice. I mean, mine is completely blunt right now that I have to sharpen. This one, I love this lip crayon, and now they have released these lip crayons in a mini variant, so you can definitely try those out if you don't really want to spend that much on this. And also most of the time Faces is on buy one get one. So the next one is a liquid lipstick that is perfect to wear underneath mask because it's almost like transfer proof. This is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream, and this one is in the shade Loved. This is very similar to Colourpop Bumble, so if you don't really have that and you have this, you don't really have to go out and buy that. But I really love this liquid lipstick. I find it to be so matte, so pigmented, and very long wearing. It can be slightly drying, so if you don't really like dry liquid lipsticks, you wouldn't really like this. But again, what a beautiful shade, and I feel like it's that kind of a nude shade for me, where it has slight like rose undertones to it, like a little bit of peachy rose undertone to it, but it's so beautiful on the lips. And with this, I don't really have to use a lot of makeup, so just kajal and this liquid lipstick is enough for me. And I tend to use this quite a lot too. And this is what the shade looks like. You can see that it has like very prominent peach rose undertones to it, and looks really nice on most skin tones that I have seen this on. And yeah, something that I really like to wear underneath mask. And then something that is a little bit more comfortable and something that you can definitely wear on a daily basis. This is the Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade 58. Again, a very beautiful brown toned nude shade, and is very, very comfortable on the lips. But the pigmentation of this is not as much as the other liquid lipsticks. It does slightly lack pigmentation in my opinion. So if you have very pigmented lips, it cannot mask the pigmentation of your lip. A little bit of the pigmentation would peek through. So if you're okay with that, you can definitely try this one out, and it's very comfortable. I've never found this to be very drying on my lips, but it's not very, very long wearing as well. So even if you are wearing a mask and talking, it still does transfer, but I don't really mind that. And it has the ease of reapplication, so you can reapply it easily as compared to like something from Milani, like the Milani Loved liquid lipstick. It can be a little bit too drying, so your lip might flake, and then reapplying on top of that is not the best option, but with this you can. Now the next lipstick, I think people spoke about it like 2 years ago, and I literally hear nobody talk about it anymore. This is the L'Oreal like Star Collection. This one is Sonam Kapoor's shade. It's called Pure Garnet. Now it's not available in this packaging. They've changed the packaging, and you can get the same shade in a different kind of packaging, and I don't think it has these kind of like, and it doesn't really have like Sonam's name or anything of that sort, which it shouldn't matter, because you're buying a lipstick for the shade and not who's created it or who it's in collaboration with, I hope. So this one is a very beautiful deep red shade, and I really love this lipstick, you guys, and I've started to fall in love with this lipstick again. Such a beautiful shade. And it has like a little bit of berry undertones to it as well. It's not just that deep red shade. It is a deep red shade with a little bit of berry undertones to it, which makes it so beautiful on the lips. And again, perfect for Indian attire. So if you are getting married at this time of the year, this is the shade I think a lot of you guys would really like, especially if you have like a gold lehenga or say like a, you know, Kanjivaram sari, like an off-white color or a red or something like that. You want a little bit of a deeper red shade. This is a shade I think you should try out. It's not very expensive as well, and you can get this on discount as well. And I think if you have this in your collection and you are looking to buy again a deep red shade, I don't think you really need that, because you have this in your collection already. And what an amazing shade. The pigmentation is superb on this one. And I have again been wearing it quite a lot in my recent videos. So when you guys ask me, I do mention, I mean, I do leave a comment as to which shade I am wearing, and I love that one. The last one I'm going to be talking about, which I'm really happy about because it's just 21 minutes into the video and I'm almost finishing this video, which is a big thing because I usually sit down and talk for hours together, and then I have to edit everything down. So this is going to be an easy edit for me. And then so anyways, the last lipstick is the Maybelline Creamy Matte Lipstick in the shade Touch of Spice. Oh my god, this one was raved about so much, and these were relaunched, and I think the price range is different now. It's for 299 rupees you can get this. And again, a very nice mauve nude shade, like a light pinky mauve nude shade. And this one I feel like it would suit people up to like medium skin tones. If you are anywhere deeper than that, you would probably need like a darker lip liner underneath it, or a little bit of makeup as well to pull this one off, because it can wash you out. It does wash me out as well sometimes, so I really can't wear this just on its own. But I really like the formula of this, the comfort factor, the pigmentation, everything is on point. And I have used this quite a lot, you guys can see. And I use this quite a lot as blush as well. Yeah, I really like this because it's like a mauve pink blush, and it's very creamy as well on the cheeks. That's how I multi-use my lipsticks as well. And so yeah, when I got this one was for 575 rupees, but you can get it now for 299, which is great. And I'm sure a lot of you guys have this. So if you are wondering how to use that up, use it as a blush, use it as a lipstick, and try to use it up before all these go rancid. I don't really follow expiry dates for lipsticks or anything of the sort, but if they get like a mold on it, the texture is changing and it starts to smell a little bit different, I just stop using it, because no amount of money is worth the risk. If your lipsticks are starting to smell weird, you guys, time to toss it. But otherwise, try to use it. Better late than never. So yeah, I hope this video invoked a little bit of nostalgia in you guys, and made you look at your collection and be like, yeah, I haven't used you for the longest time, and it's time to start using you a lot more often. And that was the entire purpose of this video, for you guys to look back into your collection, pick that up, and start using it. And if you don't really have these lipsticks, I mean, no hurry to go out and buy it in your own time. When you're out of lipsticks or you want this one particular shade, then go out and buy it. Don't really have to buy everything everyone recommends just because it's on sale as well. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what are the lipsticks that you have in your collection that was raved about so much and you've actually stopped using it. Let me know. I'd be really interested. I mean, these comments are really nice to read as well. Give this video a big thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel, and also hit that notification bell so that you're notified every time I upload a new video. And I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.